Wait, you invited him? My mom whispered, staring at me like I'd done something wrong. My sister smirked. Oh, you didn't tell him? I froze. My name's Daniel Carter. I'm 34. I worked long hours as a mechanic. I wasn't rich, but I noticed things others didn't. If you've ever felt like the odd one out in your own family, subscribe. Tell me below. Click hype and let's talk. I showed up to dinner thinking it would be normal. Same table, same food, same small talk. My sister had been hyping this night all week. She kept saying her new boyfriend was serious. I didn't think much of it. When I walked in, something felt off. The air smelled like overcooked meat and stress. My dad barely looked at me. My mom kept fixing plates that didn't need fixing. My sister smiled too much. Then he walked in. Eric. The second I saw him, my chest tightened. I knew his face, but I couldn't place it. My sister grabbed his arm. "Daniel, this is Eric. Be nice tonight, okay?" He smiled like he already knew me. We've crossed paths before, haven't we? I tried to think, but my mom cut in fast. "Sit down, food's getting cold." Every time I spoke, someone talked over me. I asked Eric what he did. My dad changed the subject. I asked my sister how they met. She laughed it off. Then my mom snapped, "Just eat your food, Daniel. Don't start anything tonight." I felt small, like I didn't belong there. Then my sister raised her glass. "To new beginnings and finally moving forward from the past." Everyone looked at me. I felt it hit. This wasn't dinner, this was something else, and I was the only one in the dark. They kept talking like I wasn't there. My sister and Eric shared stories about trips, about laughs, about things that clearly involved my family. I sat there confused. My dad even laughed at one story and said, "We've all come a long way." I hadn't. I didn't even know what he meant. Then my sister looked straight at me. "Not everyone grows up, Daniel. Some people stay stuck." She said it like a joke, but it wasn't. My parents laughed, quiet and awkward, but they didn't stop her. That hurt more than the words. Then Eric leaned back, acting relaxed. "You know, I once knew a guy who messed things up real bad, cost people a lot, never owned up to it." He kept glancing at me. My chest tightened. Some people just don't take responsibility. They ruin lives and pretend nothing happened. I put my fork down. "If you've got something to say, just say it." My mom snapped fast. "Stop making a scene. This isn't about you." That's when it hit me. They believed him. Whatever story he told, they chose him over me, and I didn't even know what I was being accused of. I leaned back and really looked at him. Eric wasn't a stranger. I could feel it now. I never forget a face, I thought. Then it clicked. A job from a year ago. A guy who brought in a car, complained about costs, acted nervous the whole time. Something went missing from that job. Cash. He blamed the shop. Things got messy. I remembered how wrong it felt. I had taken pictures that day, saved receipts, kept messages. Not for revenge, just because it didn't sit right. Now he was here, sitting at my family table, smiling like he was the victim. I felt something shift inside me. I'm not the one hiding something, I realized. He is. I kept quiet and pulled out my phone under the table. I texted Jake. He's been my friend since we were kids, the only one who always had my back. "It's him, the guy you mentioned." Jake replied in seconds. "Don't trust him. I found something you need to see." My heart started beating faster. Around me, they kept acting like they had already won. My sister leaned toward Eric and whispered, "Tonight changes everything." I clenched my jaw. What did they think they were about to do? Expose me? Shame me? Jake sent a file. I opened it slowly. My eyes scanned the screen. Then I stopped. Everything lined up. Records, names, dates. Eric wasn't just lying, he had planned it. My expression changed, but I stayed quiet. No one noticed. They were too busy feeling confident. But now I knew the truth, and for the first time that night, I wasn't the one at a disadvantage. After dinner, my dad cleared his throat. "Let's talk in the living room." We all sat down. The clock on the wall ticked loud in the silence. My sister looked at me like she had already judged me. "Daniel, it's time you admit what you did." Eric stood beside her, calm on the outside. I stood up slowly. "No," I said. "I think it's time you explain something." I pulled out my phone and held it up. "You remember that job, the one where money went missing? I've got proof it wasn't me." I showed them everything: photos, receipts, messages. Jake called in on speaker. I checked everything. Eric set it up. He blamed Daniel to cover himself. My mom's face went pale. My dad stood up. "What is this?" Eric started shaking his head. "That's not true." But his voice cracked. He couldn't keep it together. The truth came out fast after that. He twisted the story, lied to everyone, played the victim. My sister stepped back from him like she didn't know him anymore. In one moment, everything flipped. No one spoke after that. The room felt heavy. My sister looked at the floor. My mom tried to say something, but the words didn't come out right. My dad just stared at me like he didn't recognize me. Then the apologies started. Quiet, weak, too late. I shook my head. "You didn't just doubt me, you replaced me." I grabbed my jacket and walked toward the door. No one stopped me. Outside, the air felt cold but clean. I took a deep breath. That night didn't break me. It showed me the truth, I said to myself. I didn't lose my family. I finally saw them clearly. I walked away knowing I didn't need their approval anymore, and that felt like freedom. If your family ever believed someone else over you, you know that pain. Share your story below. Subscribe to connect with others. Click hype to help this story reach others. Did this story hit home? Let me know by liking the video and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Click hype to help this story find others who felt the same way.